3 July 2022. How are you, fellow traders around the globe? With respect to those traders in South Africa, in Africa, today I just want to talk about the issue of brokers, regulated brokers or licensed brokers, the choice of brokers. This broker is based in South Africa, as you can see about the contact details +27. Let me show you what I have come across when I was on Facebook. I came across this message: "Dear valued clients," and this was posted 1 day ago. On 20th June 2022, we received a directive from the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, FSCA, Financial Sector Conduct Authority, FSCA, detailing specific and immediate actions that we are required to take. As always, we remain fully committed to compliance with regulatory instruments issued by the FSCA. While we are in the process of engaging with the FSCA regarding the content of the directive, we are required to take the following steps in the interim. Number 1, to immediately cease conducting any new business. Number 2, all current trading positions will be placed on close-only mode effective immediately. This means that no new positions will be opened. Number 3, as market close today, 1 July 22, all open positions will automatically be closed by the system. Number 4, we will immediately cease paying out any client redemptions or withdrawals, fees, charges, commissions, bonuses, profits, including any fund of whatever nature held on behalf of any other person until the FSCA instructs us otherwise. We are actively engaging with the FSCA on this point, among others, and expect clarity on this by early next week. In the meantime, client funds remain safely segregated in the mandated client accounts. Our registration with the FSCA remains in force. We are aware of the unfortunate impact of the directive and would like to reaffirm our objective to balance our regulatory commitments with the best interest of our clients. While we are unable to provide much more insight than what is contained above, our support team remain on standby during our usual times to address any queries you may have. We are cooperating with and working closely with the FSCA and will update you regarding the matters dealt with in this communication as soon as we are able to. Thank you so much for choosing us as your trading platform. If you need further assistance or if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please do not hesitate to contact our dedicated customer support team via phone number, live chat, or email. Thank you very much. This is the communication from Veracity Markets. Yes, this is an African broker, and this broker was operating for quite some few years now. But my advice is very, very simple. I think this one is now the second one in the period of less than 5 years. I think 2 years ago, JP Markets received such directive again and they closed. I know there was someone who was using JP Markets and fell victim, but the fortunate party, JP Markets, reimbursed the clients their funds. And I know that those clients also moved to Veracity Markets. But what I have noticed, most of the features of these markets, they are very similar. Meaning to say, the people who are managing these brokers in South Africa, it seems as if they are from the same group. So I think they have similar minds and similar ways of operations. Meaning to say, they will keep on affected by this body, the Financial Sector Conduct Authority. Because if we are talking of the Financial Sector Conduct, the issue of conduct We are talking about the way they behave with the finance or the money that they are receiving from the clients. Sometimes maybe they are delaying the deposits, maybe they are delaying the withdrawals, or they are doing something fishy, like exaggerating or manipulating the spreadsheets during fundamental times. So there is something they are doing wrong. So this board can actively act and give such directives such that people may not keep on losing funds, because sometimes one is satisfied with the way they are doing their business and others are complaining. So that is where you see the issue of online petitions start to circulate, and people start to fill up and support the petitions, and that can lead to this form of directive. But as I'm speaking right now, we have various brokers who were on market for more than 20 years. I think if you have something with more than 2 decades, that platform is worth taking. That is my advice. Mostly these brokers who are emerging now, they can promise you heaven on earth, but you will end up crying because your funds will be confined at a certain locked place, and that can be against your plans. So we have many brokers, and I researched on the brokers that people can use safely. I know most of the people, they are following the NAS 100, they are following to trade using the runs, or they want some of the deposits or withdrawal methods which are provided there. But the issue is on money. Are you getting that money? Because if you see this board give this directive, it means something was not going well there. So don't just go for a bait. You need to research first. So I decided to give one current space broker who was operating for more than 22 years now, since 2000, one synthetic indices broker who was operating for 22 years again and started operations before 2000, and one binary options broker who was operating also for quite a long time and is known worldwide, no hassles, and one cryptocurrency trading platform which was operating for quite some long time now and no hassles as of deposits and withdrawals. So that is my advice. This was the message from their page. They drafted it themselves, and I think I heard this in the streets. People were talking about this, and I came across this notification. So if you want to use the brokers, if you want the Nasdaq King broker, I will also add that one, so that you can use that European based broker for your Nasdaq trading, and that broker is super and good. So I will also add the 5th one for Nasdaq trading. Yes, we have got various brokers in South Africa, and I'm not condemning them, but I'm just saying research about them. You must go for trust scores which were given towards that broker, and just put a little bit in their accounts, because most of them, they are still growing, so they are having some issues. I still remember when I was using JP Markets, we were having some issues in terms of withdrawals and so forth. So people started to complain, and some of the spreads were being manipulated. But JP Market was good for its 100% deposit bonus and its Nasdaq. They were good because you were using less than $100 to trade that Nasdaq. Most of the brokers, they don't allow you to trade Nasdaq using less than $100. Some can ask you to deposit something like $250 so that you can trade Nasdaq, because Nasdaq can give a lot of money or can destroy your account within some minutes. So thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to go to the description section and open those accounts. Those 5 accounts, they are very crucial. One of the days you can use them. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then click the notification button. Share the videos so that people can benefit from this video. Thank you very much. Good day, good time, goodbye.